Okay, so today we cover structure design. Okay, so first go to the new browse option and then choose template. Suppose in the desktop there have a template option in India. Under India, do not choose here default metric, only default metric. Choose here structural analysis default metric and then open, then OK here. So one page open here which is under structural analysis. Okay, so now this one is structure. This model to opening, these all are same. Okay, but in case of this one is structure, connection, foundation, reinforcement, these are the different. Okay, so first that is in the level 2, not in the level 1. Okay, so we can create here, suppose first grid. Okay, so go to the grid option in the level 2. So just choose here and choose here, then escape. Also offset, give here suppose 8000. Okay, so now this one is 8000. Choose here and choose here, escape. Here also choose here and choose here, escape. Choose here and choose here, escape. First point and second point, A, escape. Then also here choose here. So suppose click here and click here. So now this one is escape. Also click here and click here. This one also escape. So this is the escape option. And now so grid created here. Okay, so next here column. So go to the column. In case of structure, so we got here concrete plus steel both. Okay, suppose I'll choose here concrete. Okay, so suppose click here. Okay, click here, click here. Okay, so you can create all the concrete column here. Okay, so after that you can edit B and H, means breadth and height. So you can control from here also. Okay, so suppose choose here, this one also choose here. So that is the breadth option. Okay, so that is the concrete. Okay, so now after that, so that is the column option. Next here connection beam. So here beam, suppose create here, this one is beam. So there are also option concrete plus steel, because this one is structure. So in the level 2, so suppose click here and click here. So now this one is beam is connected. Also here escape. So suppose choose here and choose here. Okay, escape. Here also choose here and choose here, escape. And also here choose here and choose here. So now beam is connected. Also suppose create here. So suppose beam is connected here. Okay, if suppose this one from the level 2, when I was create column, this one is in depth. Depth means, so column automatically take from level 2 to level 1. Okay, not level 2 to level 3. Okay, if suppose choose here height, so this one is the upward direction. If suppose choose depth, so this one is the downward direction. Okay, so now this one is isometric option. So now that is the creation here. Okay, so that is the main thing we can create. So that is the column and that is the beam. Okay, so now here level 2, go to here, this one is wall option. Suppose this one is structural wall. Okay, so this one also depth, from level 2 you can create. So this one up to level 1. So suppose choose here and choose here. Okay, so here choose here and choose here. So now this one is choose here and choose here. Also select this one. Okay, so this one is created up to level 1. Okay, because this one is created as a depth. Okay, so now after that we can create structural, floor structural. So go to the floor structural, rectangle. So just create here. So that is the one rectangle we can create. So that is the in the level 2. So create any closed object and write it. So now this one is, so this one is realistic view. So now that is the floor. Next here, suppose choose here foundation. Okay, so that is the foundation. So foundation, for foundation go to the level 1 option. Okay, so for foundation go to the level 1 option. So that is the structural foundation. So here structural foundation, so suppose just click here. Okay, click here, we can create, click here, click here. So that is the structural foundation we can create. Okay, so that is the structural foundation we can create. So that is the main thing we can create here. If you change the dimension here, so go to the edit type, suppose create duplicate. Okay, this one is now 1800, 1200 and 4500, 450. Okay, so I'll create here, suppose 2000 into 1500, okay, into suppose 600. Okay, and then okay, so now this one is created. So here also change 600, this one is 1500, okay, and this one is 2000. Okay, this one is 2000. So now okay here, so that is created here. So this one is different footing you can create by duplicate option. Okay, by duplicate option. So that is you can create duplicate anything. So here wall, so suppose choose this wall. So now this is the foundation we can create. So that is the foundation we can create by wall. Okay, so after creating wall, then we can create this one. Otherwise this is not possible because this is the wall foundation. So need to be choose any wall. Okay, now that is the slab option, that is the structural foundation slab. So here create one rectangle. So now this is the rectangle option and then write it. So now this one is isometric, so that is the wall foundation. Okay, so that is the wall foundation, means that is the structural foundation slab. Okay, so now after that we can create another, suppose new, here browse, here desktop, in the template India, here structural analysis default metric. Okay, so now this one is structural analysis default metric. So here this one is structure, so Rebar. So here create column, suppose this one is one column and this one is another column. Next connected by beam. So now suppose select this one and select that one. So this one is beam. And next here view, under view there have a section option. So we can create one section here and then choose here, that is the section. Okay, choose here, this one is section. So that is the section option, and then go to the structure, here Rebar. So Rebar and then okay. So now that is many types of Rebar are coming here. Okay, so now we can create here, select this one, that is a Rebar shape. So just choose here, so that is one Rebar we can create. So after that, so that is the Rebar shape we can create. Okay, so this is the parallel to work plane, not perpendicular. Okay, if you choose here, select this one and choose here perpendicular, so this one is look like this. Okay, so perpendicular, this one is placed. Okay, so just create here, so that is the main thing. Okay, so after that go to the section option, Rebar, and then suppose select first one, and this one is perpendicular. So here also we can create perpendicular. So now this one is perpendicular line also created here. Okay, so that is the main thing. Next is suppose in the level 2 area. So first create here structural foundation slab and write it. Okay, and then go to the area option. So suppose choose here. Okay, now we can create here one rectangle. We can create here one rectangle and then edit type. or we can select here reinforcement as per a requirement and then write it. So now this one is created here. Okay, so now this one is created here. Okay, so that is the area. Next, also select path. Suppose select here and create one path here and then write it. So now this one is path we can create. Okay, so this is the path. Next one is fabric area. Suppose select this one and suppose create one rectangle and then write. So now this one is fabric area we can create. Okay, so that is fabric area. Next is fabric sheet. So just select here, select here, select here. So fabric sheet we can create. Okay, so that is fabric sheet. Also you can change suppose select this one. So now the means this one is changing here. Okay, this one is too dense, this one is less dense. Okay, density is different. Next is cover. So under Rebar there are some gap is there. So this gap you can change by this cover, Rebar cover setting. Okay, that is called Rebar cover setting. So you can change as per the requirement. That is the Rebar cover setting. Okay, so after that then you can change and okay it. Next, suppose go to the isometric view here and suppose here go go to the section and then suppose choose here Rebar and parallel to work plane. So suppose select this one, this is the parallel to work plane and then okay, then isometric. So now this one is created here. Okay, so here Rebar coupler. So go to the Rebar coupler and suppose this one is placed on bar end. So suppose just click here. So now this one is created here, this one is created here. Okay, this one is created here. So that is the place along bar. So right isometric view. So now this one is and realistic. So now this one is placed along bar. Okay, so that is the realistic view of this cover. Okay, so all of you practice this reinforcement. This one is structure, not truss, and this one is foundation. Okay, so next class we will cover truss and connection. Okay.